Welcome back here again to the Mountain Morning Show on this Thursday, July the 12th. You know, over the last 6 months or so here in Park City, one of the major topics for the community has been mental health and mental wellness. And we've done and taken as many steps as we can to be as prepared as we can for that here in Summit County. And one of the organizations, two of the organizations, I guess you could say, partnerships that are making this happen here is Connect Summit County as well as the Mental Wellness Alliance. I have two representatives from both of those organizations here today, and with that we have Lynn Rutan with Connect Summit County.
Good morning.
Good morning, Lynn. Great to see you, and our great friend Aaron Newman here from the Mental Wellness Alliance. Thank you both for coming on today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Today's topic of discussion is the Summit County Clubhouse. Let's talk about this whole concept of clubhouses and I'm forgetting the term, but I think it's psychosocial therapy. I'm pretty sure. Rehabilitation.
Right,
okay, perfect.
Right.
Let's learn a little bit more about this field in general.
That's a great theoretical way of talking about it. But what it really is a place where people, adults with mental illness, can go to build their pre-employment and social skills and build community. Isolation is such a difficult problem and lack of skills for people with mental illness. So this is a program that does that, and it is a extremely well-supported program. It's been around for about 60 years.
Wow.
There are over 300 of them around the world, and there are actually 4 in Northern Utah.
Northern Utah in general. But the main focus here really is the fact that the people in Summit County, those who have mental health issues or mental health problems, cannot get that resource directly here in Summit County. They have to make their way to Salt Lake, they have to make their way to various other places in order to build that sense of community, in order to have that sense of community there.
Correct.
So the important thing is to make one here in Summit County.
And one of the reasons that I've been so passionate about bringing this program is that our own son is 35, and he's been in treatment for inpatient treatment for about a year, and this is his home. This is his community, and he is very excited about coming back. He has been working so hard to get his life back, and we think it's great that he wants to come back, but we're very worried because there are no places where he can develop his job skills, and we've seen the isolation, and that so often causes relapses. And so it's a personal drive, but I also think that there are a lot of people in this county who could also benefit from this program.
Very well benefit from this program there. And as you said, psychologically, it's proven that isolation is probably one of the worst things for someone suffering from any mental health issues, be it small or large. So to have that community, to have that resource for you is really going to be the biggest asset there in terms of getting better and getting well. Aaron, let's talk about how this is going to play out here in Summit County. What are we talking about in terms of time frame of this clubhouse? How is this all going to work?
In terms of time frame, it's really accelerated. We identified when we created the strategic plan that we knew we wanted to have a clubhouse, and we put it as a year 3, year 4 objective for us. As we looked at it and really gained more about how, this is a big part. We have a whole strategic goal of reintegration, and this is a cornerstone of that strategic goal. But thanks to the work of Lynn, but then also the Christian Center, we're able to move this forward. The Christian Center has come to the table, and they said they're willing to host the Clubhouse program at their new facility. And that's one of the biggest hurdles in getting any of these programs up and running in any community is, where do you host it?
The infrastructure.
Exactly. And it was one of those things, as we talked about this, we were both kind of cringing at, okay, we were looking at what's its square foot office space going for right now.
And especially here in Park City, rent is not cheap. So,
exactly.
And this is something that obviously you want to do as a benefit to the community, but if the overhead cost of getting the whole operation up and going is so large that you can't even get through that barrier. That's why we're just so lucky to have the organizations and the community connections that we do here in Park City, to have someone and an organization like the Christian Center of Park City step in.
And that's a key thing to getting this rolling. Our goal is to hopefully have our first group around this time next year.
Wow, that's really fast.
And so we have a committee that's formed of volunteers, of parents, practitioners, people that, like everything else we're doing, have that personal connection and can see the value of this program.
And we are now trying to get as many people as we can to become involved. So
to get involved, absolutely.
Yes, that's one of our big efforts. The way the Clubhouse works is that the person with the mental illness becomes a member of the Clubhouse, and the members run the Clubhouse. And in doing so, they learn job skills, pre-employment skills, but they also learn teamwork, and they build friendships that they haven't been able to do before. And so that's why we're really looking
forward to this. This is
Right.
going to be amazing for
Right.
the community. I
Right.
think this is a really big thing. And I think the thing that I really want to reiterate to the Park City viewers, the Park City community, is this something, as you said, it has been tested for over 60 years. It's internationally tested. This is a very, people put their trust behind programs like this because it's been proven to work. So this is something that's going to get added to the community that's not just going to be another benefit, but it's something that we know is actually tested and that has positive results.
And we hope to get people who would be members to be part of the startup group. That's the way it works best, because if we have people who will be using and members in the program, they're from the very beginning, it's really important. So we're really making an appeal throughout the community to people, to the loved ones of people with mental illness, as well as to people who are living with mental illness themselves, to come out and help us with this.
Well, Aaron, Lynn, how can people get involved? Where can people go to get involved with this? And I love that you encourage the people who are going to be using the facilities to be pretty much from the onset helping to develop it, because their input is really what matters here.
Right. We are doing a field trip down to Alliance House in Salt Lake, and then also New Reflections in Tooele next Wednesday, the 18th. And you can reach me either through my email, rutans@comcast.net, or through Aaron, or through connectsummitcounty.org.
Connectsummitcounty.org
is one that you can also connect if you would like to possibly attend this. And then on the 23rd of July, we're going to have basically a brainstorming session to see what people want from this program, what people would be willing to do. We're looking for program and event planners. We're looking for
so basically you need the help for sure.
Right.
And unfortunately, we're running out of time here on the Mountain Morning Show. I want to thank you so much, Lynn and Aaron, for coming on and spreading the news about this great development here in Park City. So be sure and check out both of these websites, but we'll see you bright and early tomorrow at 7 a.m. Have a good one.